chat and let it be sent to the classes. Okay, so I'll be admitting now people, but we will not start unless I get a green signal from Akhilesh. I hope that's clear. So if you're not getting admitted in, please do not feel that I'm chucking you out or anything like that. Give it a while and please post it in your class groups, that there will be a YouTube link that will be sent in a while. Okay, thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much. So, welcome you all to today's interaction. So, it's very happy. I'm very happy to actually see to the fact that the people who have been probably most harassed by me, one in project and the other in seminar, join the foray here, come back to the college. And a warm welcome to you as well, Sheetal. So, I'm extremely happy to introduce to all of you Miss Vidita and Mr. Shivdeep and Miss Sheetal, alumni from the 2019 batch, EC, EC, and ISC. Okay, so give me a while, please. Until Akhilesh gives the green signal, let's not go ahead with anything. Okay. Yes, we have just 73, so I can accommodate as many people as possible now. I was just waiting for these four people to enter the group. Yes, I've got links. Okay. Can you please post it in the windows here? Yes, I request the ISC and the CSC students to kindly post this in your class groups, please. Okay, I have also posted a link here. I don't know if anybody else has. Okay, right? ISC and CSC students, kindly post these links in your class groups. Okay, yes. So a very warm welcome again to all my all the alumni who have been placed in Cognizant Technology Solutions. A warm welcome also to Prashant sir and all the other alumni coordinators who are in here. Okay, so shall we start? I do not want to waste much time because already it is 7, and I understand that people would be busy. So can I call upon Mr. Shivdeep, Miss Vidita, and Miss Sheetal to kindly address the students? So how will you be going? Sheetal?
Yeah, first Sheetal.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
ma'am. Uh, shall I start?
Yeah,
Yes, honey, please
Yeah.
do. Akhilesh
Oh,
is getting streamed and recorded as well. Okay, lovely. Thank you so much. Bye.
okay. Shall I start, ma'am?
Yes, honey, please do. Thank you so much.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Sheetal, and as most of you all know, I'm from the 2020 batch. So today I'll be talking about my interview experience with in Cognizant. So, as you all know, the Cognizant follows the AMCAT test format. So, it is compared to other test formats. AMCAT is it is of average difficulty level. Other test format in the sense e-litmus and co-cubes. Co-cubes, most of y'all have attempted. So, the difficulty level in that is comparatively easy. It's not that difficult. But AMCAT is average difficulty level. The key difference between AMCAT and other tests is that in this format, the level of difficulty increases with every correct answer. So, the first question, suppose if it is easy, the next one is going to be a little bit more difficult. but in case you answer it wrong, the next one will be the easy question. So that's how the AMCAT format is. So the difficulty level for each person will be different based on the number of correct questions you have answered. So in the interview process, basically the first round is the apti round. So in the apti round, there are four sections. That is the quants, verbal, logical reasoning, and automata fix. In these four sections, the quants, verbal, and logical reasoning, the updated syllabus is available online. But from my personal experience, I recommend you all to go through the Prep Insta site, that is website. I use this website to uh, crack the Cognizant exams. That is, there are like sample question papers available over there, and uh, to tell you all, most of the AMCAT questions, like whichever company I have tried, Mindtree as well uses AMCAT itself. So they have like repeated questions. So AMCAT, like every test format, they have like the repeated set of questions. So like even today, right now, if you go to Prep Insta and just look at few of the quants and the verbal topics and all, there are chances that the same questions with the same options will appear for your tomorrow's test. So this is something which it was helpful to me. So I guess, like, in case you guys want to give it a try, you can give it. That is Prep Insta. So that is the verbal quants and logical reasoning. And there is something called as the automata fix in this. So this is the coding section in the AMCAT test. So when we had the test, there were like 7 questions of automata fix. That is, these 7 questions, in what we had to do is you have to do error debugging. That is, you have to the first 2 questions had simple errors like a comma or semicolon, such things. So these things you have to like look carefully. So the first 2 questions were quite easy, but later on, as you proceed, the other questions were like the logical part. There was some minute errors in the logical part. So these programming questions, these are not like complex questions. Like don't think that you will get complex programming code over there. You will get the simple programmings like this prime number or factorial. Such these repeated questions, these, I'm damn sure, like all these programming questions you have at least like coded this or solved this once. So you know these questions. So these are going to be the common questions you have come across. But the catch is that you think that it is correct, but it is not actually correct. So there'll be like small minute comma or semicolon, such minute mistakes will be there. So you have to correct this. And the thing is, there will be a timer. So out of the 7 questions, I could solve 5 with clearing all the test cases, but some of them couldn't even do like 2 because there is a timer. What we do is we go on looking at each and everything, so we waste a lot of time in this section. So please make sure that you don't waste much time in this section. And the code will actually be easy. You just have to, be a little more faster, because the quants and logical thing, you'll practice the formula and all of those things, but here you might waste some time. So for the automata fix, you have to, consider like doing it faster and more efficient way. What I suggest is, you can, before writing the test, you can go through all the common repeated programming questions which have appeared for most of the other companies like TCS, or like previous question papers and all. What are the repeated coding questions which have appeared? So you can try solving and try seeing the logic behind all those things, because it is going to be the same thing. The one of the question which I got was the star pattern program. They gave the exact same code which we had learned during training. So you'll get the same easy questions, but there will be some minute changes in the logical part. That's it. And array programs and all such, the common coding questions only will come. So just have a look at that before writing the test. And the interview part, there was 2 rounds, that is technical round and the HR round. So what happened in the technical round is, as we had the technical round in Sayadri. So before the technical round started, they were taking the attendance kind of a thing. So there, what they had is, they had our apti results, like each and every answer that we had selected. They had that answer sheet, and they even had the, like they'll tell you to, in AMCAT they'll tell you to on your webcam and the voice also. I'm not sure about the voice, but webcam will be on. So we take it like, I don't know, but you have to take it very seriously, because one of the student got eliminated in that round. It was like an attendance procedure. They called out each student's name just to see that we have present or no, and then they saw our apti results. And then in the last page they have the snapshots, like they click pictures of you writing the test at certain intervals. It's not like the entire session, but at certain intervals they're going to capture the image. And except you, if there is anybody else adjacent to you, even if it is a poster, like somebody's, even if somebody's face is there, they're going to reject you then and there. This is something which happened to one of the students of Canberra Engineering College itself. So he was not cheating, but there was somebody with him. So they will eliminate you even if there is somebody else except you. So that is one thing you have to be careful. After that, the technical round began. In the technical round, they had, as I said, they had the apti results. So there are chances that they will tell you to explain the code from the last section, that is the coding section, which you have error detection was there. So they might tell you to explain that. And one thing they ask is, tell me about yourself. After you tell, they'll ask you what is your favorite subject. So for me, they asked me that question, and the following questions, most of the in that interview technical round, most of the questions were related to that itself, about my favorite subject. So see to that you have a favorite subject which you are very comfortable with, and go please go through the expected questions of that particular subject, even if it is like any even if you're from EC, please go through that, because there are chances that they're going to ask, they might be from EC. So just have a certain questions, like expected questions, and then be prepared what to answer. And then they even asked me if they will test you by asking, like, if a sudden when the training, in the training period, if they give you a new technology, are you willing to study that? How long will you take to study that? So at that point of time I told I'll take 1 month, but then they told no, if we provide you with just 2 to 3 weeks, if we can you study within that time. So for that time I told yes, because they're just testing you if you're willing to give your 100% for that job. So you shouldn't like at any point you shouldn't be like, oh, that is too long, I don't think you shouldn't be like that. You should be like, yes sir, I will do it. They're just testing you. But even in real, if they tell you like you have to study a new technology, you have to do it. And then we had that was after that technical round. They were after that they asked me one more thing, like which language I am comfortable in coding. So based on that also, if you tell any language, they're going to redirect their questions to that. So if you're not comfortable in anything, so if you're not 100% sure about any subject, please tell that I am not, like, don't tell that I'm good, don't bluff there. You should be like, okay, I just admit the truth. Because what happens is, we tell that if we lie there, they can come to know, and they will ask the questions, they'll redirect the question to that point itself. And then my technical round was good. And after that, the next round was the HR round. HR round lasted for probably like 2 to 3 minutes. That wasn't tough compared to other companies. In Cognizant, the HR round was very easy. They asked like, tell me about yourself. And then they just asked if I was willing to relocate in any location within India. So I told yes. So after that, they told me to sign a paper, and then yeah, that's it. That was the interview process.
Any students of you want to ask any questions for her? No questions?
Shital, was there any
Yeah.
website that you used to study
Ye-
things in particular, and any
yes,
specific
ma'am.
things that you can tell these people?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I used the Prep Insta. That is the only website which I went, because most of
Can you
my friends.
pronounce that? PREPINSTA.
Yes, ma'am.
People make a note, please.
Sheetal, put it in the chat box.
Yes, sir, I put it. Prep Insta. So in this, when I was preparing, there was like they even told the difficulty level in each section. So at that time they had told like the difficulty level per section was like 50%. So we aim, like when you answer the question there is no negative marking, so you can attempt all the questions. Even if you're not sure about the answer, please attempt, because there are chances that you by luck you might, that answer might be correct. So there is the, for each section more than 50%, like if you get it, according to me that time when I attempted it was 50%, now it might be 75% sectional cutoff. But then what I did when I prepared, in the prep insta they were like previous question papers, and for in the quants also for every topic there were detailed explanation and all that was there, and the questions also they were sample questions. So I learned the quants topic through that itself, those explanation and the sample questions. And luckily same question with the same options and all that, it was like the exact from prep insta exactly, it was copied to the amcat, it was like that. So for me, to my luck, as soon as I read the question, I was like, "Oh, this I've done. I've done it." It was like that. That was for quants and logical reasoning, especially. Like even now, if you're sure with any quants or logical reasoning topic, just have a look at those sample questions which are available, like previous question. Because AMCAT, even for from Cognizant and Mindtree, I've seen many questions which are the same repeated questions were there. So for any AMCAT company, there are chances that you see the same question getting repeated. Any other question?
So they will chat, type in the chat window. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sheetal, for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we have Vidita or Shivdeep taking up the next session, please? At least, 10 to 15 minutes if you talk. Between you can discuss about what questions, how to prep, and how easy or, other stream people can prep, please.
Hi, good evening. Am I audible? Shivadeep here.
Yes, Shivdeep, please continue.
Yeah, hi, good evening all. Good evening, especially EC people. I know many of them. I was
There are
not worried
CS
about
and
the
IS
place.
people as well, Shivdeep, just not easy. Just,
Yeah,
just letting you know,
yeah,
that's all. Okay.
sure. So basically, I was not worried about the placement in the first sem, that is seventh sem. So I was not preparing at all, and so when my friends were getting placed, so I was a bit worried. So they're all getting placed, and they were telling like, no, I didn't study for the aptitude. So I was worried. So I started to prepare, and I used to go through India Bigs and Prep Insta and M4 Maths, those three website. So I used to study from there, and so I just cracked aptitude for the cognizant. Same, like first I wrote Mindtree from my MCAT, and then Wipro, then one more. I don't remember the company name. So basically, the aptitude questions were repeated for passage and aptitude and logical and quantitative aptitude. So I thought that, so okay, it will repeat for the next time also. So for cognizant also the same question repeated, and it was a bit easy. So I'm not a program guy. So I did my internship in J Spider Bengaluru. So by the time I had some knowledge on Java. So I chose Java. Basically, in CTS, they will give only C, CPP, and Java, no Python and C Sharp. So I was thorough with Java. So in the automata round, you will have seven questions. Seven questions. Okay. So you need to crack at least three to four. In that, two or three will be like only minor change will be there. Like if I plus plus or I plus one, like that. You need to study the that study case study. You need to study, and you need to crack that will be easy. And for that you'll be having only 20 minutes and seven questions. And in quantitative aptitude and logical reasoning, you'll be having like blood relations, that east west north south directions, and one table, like one person will be sitting here, so right to them, that person will be sitting here, so who is sitting in front of them, like that questions. And logarithms and probability, and HCM and LCM, profit and loss, and I remember that much. So you'll be having 30 to 35 minutes and 25 questions, and you can't skip the questions. Like you need to adaptive questions will be there. Like you need to answer one by one. You can't skip the questions. So basically, you need to write one by one. And for us, we had three rounds. Two aptitude and one coding round. Okay. This time, what they have done, like three round and one essay writing. So basically, Mindtree had that round essay writing. So they are not considering that round for the what. Recruitment process. They will ask that essay only if you are selected for the HR round. So in that HR round, they will ask that essay. So in essay rating, you no need to worry about that. You have to just use like entrepreneur, like that sentences and all. So you no need to use backspace many more times. uh, that's it. So after cracking this aptitude, so I was selected after 2 to 3 weeks. The result came, and we were from EC department and Canberra College. We were like 11 to 12 people, and luckily we selected eight people. We got selected, and five of them were joint CTS. So in the technical round, I did one mistake. That's like I put a microprocessor 8086 in the resume. So even though I was not thorough with that topic, I put it. So they asked the question about that, and I said, "Sir, I don't know. Unfortunately, I put that." So please don't put any technical skill if you don't know it. So that's the point. And so it was around 45 to 1 hour technical round. After clearing the technical round, we in the technical round they asked about recursion, linked list, array list topics, and oops concept. So I was thorough with Java, so I answered in Java. And they asked about my mini project and major project. I answered that. So please be prepared for it, your project. And apart from that, yeah, that's it in the technical round. After clearing the technical round, we had HR round. HR round was about 15 minutes. So basically, they were checking about my English fluency, and that's all. And by the time it was World Cup 2019, so they asked me about what's your hobby, and I told them, and one of it was cricket, and they told me to talk about cricket for 1 minute to check my English fluency and proficiency. So I answered that. So the result came, and after 5 to 6 months, my joining date also came. So my joining location was Chennai, and I went to Chennai, and we had full stack development over there. Like basically we had HTML, CSS, JavaScript, JDBC, Hibernate, Java, Core Java, then Spring MVC, Spring Boot, that topic. We trained on that. And we had exam also, like we had in Infi they have separate exams, three exams, and we had our exams. We cleared it. I cleared it. And after that I had like I need to search for the project, or the talent acquisition team will recruit me for the 1 4 month project. So in that time, for 2 to 3 months, for that by the time the lockdown came, so for 2 to 3 months, I had a training on IBM tools. Some of them like FileNet and DataCap. Those are all image processing technology. So I was basically trained on Java, and then I came to image processing. So right now I'm working on image processing. That's called as Kofax. So I'm a Kofax developer now. So I'm working for a bank that's based in Netherlands. So we are working on it, and I'm trained on Java and came to image processing. And even though we had that Java training, we need to upgrade our skill. So we have to study skills. So you need to brush up your skills. So they are telling to what upgrade. They will tell you to upgrade your skills. So you need to thorough with that, not like college, what we have done. So basically, we skip the class and bunk the class. So that's not going to happen in company once you came to company. So Ashwini ma'am know better than anyone. So yeah, we can't skip or we can't do any monkey job in company. So you need to be prepared for that. So yeah, that's it. Any
So,
questions?
Shiprasad, at the time of
Ma'am, Shivdeep
interview,
ma'am.
sorry, Shivdeep, I'm sorry, my
Yeah.
mistake. So, at the time of interview, you were not knowing that you'd be posted into the Java stream or any other, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that, ma'am.
Okay. So, the job profile given to you is the same that has been offered to your students. Any idea about that?
Yeah. Basically, we five of them joined CTS from Canada, and three of them were in Chennai, ma'am, and two of them were in Coimbatore. So I think they won't give Bengaluru. Like Infi will give Mysore only, and this time they're giving in Mangalore also. So they'll give Chennai, ma'am. So in Chennai we had Java and Selenium, ma'am, and I'm not sure about Coimbatore, ma'am. So Java only, ma'am, and we had data warehouse and AWS also, ma'am. Now my friends are getting trained on AWS also, ma'am, cloud platform.
Okay, so what do they need to prep on for like you told us what questions you got, but
Yeah,
how do you think they need to study for Java? Like how did you study for Java?
I had training on JSpider, ma'am, in Java, so I was confident by the time on Java. So
Any study
they
materials or anything like how
study
did you
material
go through that?
W3 schools. One website is called W3 schools, and Java 2 points. I guess so. I'll post it in chat box, ma'am. 1 second.
Yes, many thanks. And during the interview, they asked you about about your major project and your mini
Mini
project
project. Yeah,
and proficiency in English.
yeah. Proficiency in English in HR round, ma'am. Definitely, they will ask
How many people
major
were there
project,
when you
ma'am.
wrote the exam along with you? People from how many schools, colleges?
It's like national hand that thesis people used to do now, ma'am. Like that only. No on-campus placement, ma'am.
Okay, so how many people
National.
were made through the first round?
In the technical round, we were around 200 people, I guess.
From
So out
200
of
people,
200,
final shortlist
uh,
were how many?
they shortlisted only 40 people, 39 or 40.
Okay, and in between, how many rounds were there after this preliminary round?
Technical and HR, only 2 rounds, ma'am.
Only two rounds. So I
Yeah,
hope students you're be making note of this. So only two rounds. I feel from 200 to 40 it was relatively easy, right?
yeah. For EC people, definitely they will ask about the project, ma'am. They won't ask Java as many much, and for EC people, they will only ask logical, ma'am, not full program.
So there will be a code snippet given and asked. They'll be asked to tell about what
Yeah,
and
basic
how.
questions like recursion, iteration, and swap using without using variables, like that questions, and simple questions only they will ask. And those are in a website called India Bixman.
Okay, thank you, Shivdeep. So,
Yeah.
interview, how many whoever got deselected in interview, they were rejected on the basis of what? Any ideas?
I think they bluffed, ma'am, because in resume you can't write. You have to put in the resume what you know. You can't put what I have done. Like I wrote microprocessor, ma'am. So luckily they didn't ask many questions about microprocessor, ma'am. That's the only mistake I have done. So I think they didn't answer their questions, from technical questions. For CS people, they won't ask their mini project. They will ask only OOPS concept, ma'am, and they have to write full program, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Shivdeep. Anybody, any questions? Please unmute yourself. We are not noting your names or anything. Please ask questions now itself. It'll improve your confidence, if not anything else. See,
Anyone?
anytime in between also you can direct unmute yourself and ask questions directed to Shivdeep, Vidita, or Sheetal. Okay. So thank you, Shivdeep. You had to say
Yeah.
something.
No, that's all, ma'am.
No. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shivdeep. Please be online. We'll ask Vidita to speak a few words. Maybe they'll post something in the chat window. Hopefully. Thank you so much,
Yeah, yeah,
Shivdeep.
yeah.
It's been very
Yeah, my
informative.
pleasure, ma'am.
Many
Yeah,
thanks.
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Vidita, can you unmute yourself, please? Are you there?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
It's Vedita here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Vidita, it's over to you. You're audible. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank Ashwini ma'am, Rangnath sir, and Prashant sir for calling me to give address for our juniors. And let me tell you, like, this is like best opportunity you're getting during this pandemic, because there are lots of job. It's going. I mean, those are already in the IT field. They are facing lots of job problems now because of this pandemic, and you're getting a great opportunity. So it's like you have to make best use of this. As you know, like I got passed out in 2018 batch, and during my time, the process was a bit different than this. We did not have coding round and all during our time. So I think Sheetal or Shivdeep, what they have told, it might be the same which you will get this time. Or if there is something else change, you might get it from directly the Cognizant talent team, which they will address you tomorrow, or like whenever they will give you any brief introduction about the company. So yeah, first of all, one thing you have to be confident that with your resume, whatever you put it there, you have to know, like each and every word you write over there. No, you have to know that, because at last, technical or the HR will be holding your resume and they will be asking you questions on that directly. You cannot say, or you can, as Shivdeep told, you can't just put microprocessor and you can't tell it later on, because getting opportunity is difficult now, and if you just say it, in case they are in a bad mood, they might reject you at that point of time itself. So it's like you have to be very careful, and also just be calm during that process, or like be confident with whatever you know. And in case you're not good at coding or something, for example, you're from a non-IT background, as I'm also from EC background, that time what you can do is like, for like, C, because you have learned it in first year itself. You can just be thorough the C concepts, like oops concepts. If it's possible, you go for the concepts. But what you have to do is like, you have to be confident with whatever you say. Just don't go to by heart that and tell in front of them. Or else you can do is like, you have to be confident in your EC academics, whatever you have put it over there. You have to be like, you have to what to say, like, if you're okay with any of the subject, you just write it over there. And if they tell what you're good at, any technical point, you just tell what you're comfortable with, so that you can answer at most whatever they ask in that. For example, if in case of that technical HR who is coming to you, if he is from a EC background, he might ask you in depth on that. For that, you need to be very careful over here. And first thing, what is that? I got passed out in 2018. Then I did not have Cognizant coming to my Canada campus during that time. So I had been to ABO Forest Java training center, Bangalore. There, what we had is like, we had training on Java. all these things we had there. And we had Cognizant come to ABC during our time. During our time, how was it like? First, we had the aptitude round. So basically, in the aptitude, it was MCAT during that time as well. We had quants, then we had logic. So one more thing is that I don't remember exactly what it was during that time. But if you skip one question, you cannot go back to the back one which you have skipped. So when you like reject one question, no, you have to be very careful like, whether you know it or not. Means time will be running for you. You cannot waste your time on that question. If you're not sure on, you can like go to the next one. Like you can save time in this because if you just go on spending your time in one topic, sometimes you will have a long passage to read in the verb. You have to understand it, down to the questions, what all related to that. So just be confident in what you answer, and above all, you have to be calm in what you answer there. Just don't go to panic. Whatever you know, just telling like whatever I mean, sorry, whatever you know at that time, just one question you can skip and go to the next one. So application what I prepared was like from weeks or that for
I think Vidita lost her connection. Vidita, are you there?
Looks like so. Uh, yes. So let's. So just to recap, you have told all of you told what kind of questions you prepared for, and how many rounds you had, and all that. So these people would be writing basically an online test, like what CoCube's platform, like what would be the platform? AMCAT.
AMCAT
Huh?
platform, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. It will repeat for Wipro also, man, and Mindtree also.
Okay. AMCAT for Mindtree, Wipro, and CTS. Okay. So there usually the first interviews that happens are like usually put on some blogs, right? So any such blogs you remember where
Uh, Prep Insta only, ma'am, and Prep Insta India
there
Bix,
was one
and
more
some
where
YouTube
there
channels. I googled
okay.
it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Shivdeep. Any questions, anybody? So I'll have to actually leave for another.
Yeah, Smriti
Sheetal,
Satish had one
did you
question.
want? Yeah, yes, please.
Did they ask the basic questions about that, or do they go in depth? Yeah, actually, they asked me about the favorite subject. So, sixth sem we had computer networks, okay, in CCN. So, so I didn't had average on that subject. So I studied hard and hard. So it was basically about Wi-Fi 4G networks. So I was very confident about that subject. So I chose CCN and digital electronics. Everyone knows digital electronics. So I studied digital electronics from India Bix and many other websites, and from YouTube channels also. And for CCN, I preferred textbook only. Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I think Vidita has some internet issues, so maybe we are not able to hear from her. And Sheetal is here, Shivadeep is here. So I would request all the students to ask some valid questions because tomorrow, 12 o'clock, you're going to have the test, right? So if you have any question, you can ask him anytime he's here and you can put it in the chat box, students. Okay, and coming to the Cognizant procedure, yeah, of course, it is going to be happening in the AMCAT platform itself. Students are aware about it. Both the alumni, we want to tell you that this time more than 200 students are going to write the online test tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And the eligibility criteria which was kept is 60% and above in 10th, 60 percentage and above in 12th, and 6.75 CGPA in engineering. And yeah, this year they have two modes of selection and with the different package. So they have come up with the Gen C for 4.5 lakh per annum and 4.01 lakh per annum. And Gen C next, the offer is 6.75 lakh per annum. I don't think so. Last year, 2020, 2019, and 2018, this offer was there. So this is the updated offer the company has come up with. So that is the thing. Mm, yeah. So students, if you have any doubts, please do ask. I am pretty sure that they had a pre-placement talk a day back where 9:30 to 10:30 that was the schedule for them, and the company has addressed all their queries. They have been asked, and they have clarified with all the doubts whatever they had about the test procedure, the first round, second round, and the final round, how it is going to happen. Now, coming to the preparation level, what are the areas you have to work on? You have two students over here. Vidita is here, Shivadeep is here. He's from EC background, and the EC students are here. If you have anything particular about EC oriented questions, you can ask him. And the CS and IS students, you can ask Sheetal. She's from IS, and this opportunity Cognizant is open for everyone. It is open for CSIS, electrical, electronics, and mechanical students. So if you have any doubts, please do ask them. They are here to support you.
Also, they will recruit mechanical people also.
Yes, yes, they do. They do. Students, any query, any questions?
Hi, sir. Can you hear me? It's Vidita here.
Yeah, yeah, Vidita.
Okay, I just lost the connection.
No issues. You can carry on. Continue,
Okay,
please.
yeah, sure. So, what I was saying that the quants, the logical, and the verbal, these three things I used to have, and now they have added the coding round as well. So, next is the technical round. So, basically, I was trained in Java. All my interview questions it was in the like Java based itself, and what they used to ask is like starting from the scratch of the Java, and with the oops concept coming next to the strings, mainly just be practiced with more different type of questions, like difference between array list or linked list, all these type of questions they'll mainly ask, or they will ask on like what is that string builder, string buffer, all these type. And till collections, they might ask till maximum till collections they might ask you, and nothing more than that. If you're telling Java, they might ask you all these. And if you are like from EC background, as I've told, like you might be asked on your major project or the mini projects, and mainly on your subjects what you have included in your resume. All these things they will be asking you. And once you and also like what would happen, let me tell you one incident. Like during our technical interview, before that we had a round where they used to check our like what all certificates we had, no, They used to check whether we are having all the certificates. And main thing, what was needed for them was like passport. I don't know whether they have asked for you, but for us, they made it compulsory that we had to get passport during that time. If not,
Yeah,
you are having passport.
even this year also, they have told the same thing, passport, and there was a
Okay.
pre-placement talk, and the company has given clear instruction to the student what need to be done and what not, and students had some queries and all. They have clarified about the passport also. Thanks. Yeah, go on, Nita. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, then it's good only. So, if in case you're missing out, just apply for that passport and keep that copy, print out what you have applied, because it's like a few of my friends know they have lost their interview opportunity just because that they have not bought that printout or they have not applied, thinking that it is not necessary. So, like, if you're getting a chance, please make use of that properly. And this is one of the incidents which took place. And please be sure that you carry all the documents during your interview process. And next thing was HR. In the HR, mainly they will check like whether you're confident with whatever you will be there. Like they need someone who can, because you know right, that is MNC company, and most of the time you'll be have to work with your on-site people. They might be like you may not understand what they speak. Like you have to cope up with them. They'll check how good you're at your speaking skills. So what is that? They'll just ask like, tell me about yourself, and what just they'll give you 1 minute and you can speak anything. Just that they'll check whether you're good at speaking or not. And other than that, they might ask you like whether you're willing to relocate. Just say yes. If you're not okay, also at that moment you say yes, you're willing to relocate. And also, other thing they'll ask is that are you willing to do shifts like 24/7 shift? Just say okay during that HR time for everything. Whatever they ask, say yes itself. Because you may not get night shift and all to do any shifts also. It depends on project later on. So these are the things which we had during our time, and now as well this technical aptitude and HR. These mainly three processes will be going on this. And after that, once you get selected, you will get a offer letter from them, and upon that you will get a joining date. So most probably you will have your training in Chennai itself, because almost everyone whomever I know, they have got their training from Chennai itself. You will have to go. They will not provide you any accommodation. You have to search by yourself. You have to go. You have to report over there. Once you go there, first day they will address you. They will like they'll take all the documents from you, means only the printout copy of that. They'll give you originals, don't worry. So after that what they will do is like next day they will no, that day itself they will allocate you a batch like which technology you'll be working. If you're working in Java, then Java, or else some other, because now you have IoT also in Cognizant. If you're lucky enough, you might get IoT, then data warehouse, like Informatica, many things you have in Cognizant. I was put into advanced Java batch, and I had got training on Java like on the SQL and Spring little bit, and we had a like at last we had a project to do over there. Upon that, I mean, for every whatever the like technical skills they provide us, the technical knowledge they give us, we'll have to write the assessment. And it's like it will be like bit tough only. You have to clear that because you will have coding, no? In that you have to clear all the test cases which they have given us. I mean, you have to clear all the test cases, then only you will get that pass percentage. And don't worry, you will have 3 attempts to clear that. You can take your time, you can prepare, and you can clear it within 3 attempts. And once you complete all these trainings, then you will get opportunity to work in real projects. And that also depends. Like if you're lucky enough, you might get the location which you asked, or else most of the time they will for the freshers they will give you Chennai location itself. Like if in case you're not okay with that, you might have to give some medical certificates or something like I'm not okay. If you're lucky enough, then HR might accept that and give you Bangalore or some other, which location you wanted there. So this is all the things which we had faced during our time. And after once you get into the project and nothing to worry, you will be given knowledge transfer on that application, whichever you'll be working on completely. And you will have seniors to help you with that. They will guide you, then only you will have to work. There is nothing like one plus point in MNC is that you will have seniors for everything. Even though you do any mistakes, you will not be blamed. Seniors will be blamed for that. You will get a like you will be bit safer in MNCs. Like you can learn a lot of things during this period. As a fresher, if you join also, managers will not point at you. This is what good it is. Yeah, that's all I think. Just be prepared with the apti first of all, then with the technical rounds, and HR will be like easy. Don't worry about that.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Vidita. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
So all the students, very good point was told by Vidita because she is working in Cognizant and she has gone through the interview. Even Shivadeep and Sheetal has given almost all the insights about your preparation and about the recruitment drive. Now, when she was talking about okay, which is very important: passport, PAN card, Aadhaar card. These are all necessary documents you need to have during your recruitment process. See, because in so many years we have seen that in the registration form during the test, half an hour you'll be given to fill up the registration form, and all the students have to fill their Aadhaar card. If you don't have, immediately apply. Okay, it is must, which is already told by your placement coordinator. All these information is already communicated to you people. Coming to the PAN card, PAN card is very important because if you have an internship program or your joining date is going to happen and income tax, in fact for your salary account, everything, PAN card is very very important. So immediately apply if you don't have. Coming to passport, about the passport also they have given insight about what need to be done, what not during the pre-placement talk, so you know about it at least. Because when Vidita was talking about during the interview or during the entire process getting completed at the end, you need to have a passport. So good that Vidita has told us. So I would request everyone to at least apply for, if you don't have a passport, immediately apply for passport. At least during your interview HR round, you can tell them that okay, you have applied for passport, in a month you are going to get it. Okay, because now the interview is going to happen, the entire process is going to happen virtually. This will take months, at least a month of time. So by then you will be able to tell the HR or the recruiter saying that you have already applied. If you have not applied, but I'm pretty sure our students are very good. Okay, candidates are advanced and they are already ready with all the documents. So I need not tell about it. They have Aadhaar card, they have PAN card, and they have passport. Okay, coming to the interview round. In the final round, this we have seen in most of the companies, they will ask you about whether you are okay working 24 bar 7, or are you ready to relocate to different locations. Okay, and the bond, all those things they will discuss. If you want the job, then you have to say yes. If you have to bluff until you get an offer letter. Okay, that's what she was trying to convey you people. So whatever they say in the HR round, you should be able to say yes. These are the common questions they will ask, just to see that how passionate about the company, and you really require that job or not. Okay, and coming to aptitude, aptitude is very very important. Okay, that is the initial round where the aptitude, which we have seen almost all the service based companies. These are all the service based companies: Infosys, TCS, Cognizant, Mindtree, Emphasis, Wipro. These are all the service based companies. When it comes to product based company, they will be focusing more on your programming skill. But when it comes to see, because this time you have Gen Z, okay, Gen Z next. So here apti also important for you people, and your technical skill also, programming skill also very very important. Vijit, a quick question to you: being a EC student, what do you think? You think programming skills are required, or what is your opinion being a EC student?
Yeah, sir. Any field you be like AC or mechanical, because I have one of my colleague. He's from mechanical department. Because at the end we'll be dealing with the programs itself. Because anyhow we need to get that work done there. So it's like very important. You need to know the program. If you're going for IT field, you should be ready for that. And if you're not ready, you will have some other work also. No problem with that. But you know, right, if you have to switch job later on, you will need some technical knowledge for that.
What do you
So,
think in market right now, looking at the current scenario, COVID-19, the
yeah.
economy, what do you think? There will be an opportunity for core because we have no idea. You are in the industry, you might be knowing about it. What do you think? There will be an opportunity
So,
for core, or all these students have to try to get into IT at least?
no, no, nothing like that. If they are really passionate to work in the core, like if they're interested in electronics or in the electrical field or mechanical, if in case, they can go for that. Sometimes, you know, you have to put some more months of time of yours to get into that job. But at the end, you know, you'll have some satisfaction that what you have learned and what you're working is same. Because now we are thinking, oh, why did I do EC engineering and now I'm working in IT field? You know, you'll not have that regret in the future.
All right, thank you. Shivadeep,
Yeah.
Shivadeep, what is your
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about being a EC student? Whether IT skills, the programming skill or the skill is essential? What do you think? What's your opinion on this?
To get placed, programming skill is required. Whether it is CPP or Java, you should at least you should know one of the language, and one a strong skill, like whether it would be like easy or non-easy. So right now I'm planning to shift from IT to either it is a cloud or CCN. So I'm preparing for that. Meanwhile, I'm looking for other government jobs also.
Great, great, Shivdeep. Because if you ask my opinion, what I can say is right now IT is required for every field. Without an programming or automated, everything is getting automated. So either it is mechanical or electrical or electronics, civil, everywhere. The tools,
Yeah, yeah,
programming is
yeah,
essential. I think
yeah,
students have to focus on programming skill also because our students are very good, and I've seen that a lot of initiatives have been taken from the department and from the training, and they are going through multiple programming languages. Hopefully, we'll get good number of students getting placed in Cognizant.
yeah. Now
In the
nowadays
short, yeah.
people are like doing machine learning and AI directly without
Okay.
knowing any programming language or any basics. So my suggestion is please don't go for directly to machine learning or AI concepts. Please
Okay.
try to understand the basic concepts and then go for AI concepts.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you so
also need
much.
to maintain dress code. That is the major point. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good that you have put front of everyone, Shivda, because I've seen during the online test process, these candidate will be in a casual dress or their usual whatever casuals will be wearing at home. So that or in the shorts. So this should not happen because as you people have told, it is auto proctored where your images will be captured and there will be a person who will be monitoring your entire activity. So I want you people to, if you're writing online tests or any other HR round or any other round, students have to be in a formal dress code. So make sure that you maintain it. And
Tie is
Sheetal,
non-mandatory.
yeah. And what about Sheetal? Sheetal, you have anything to say?
No, sir, nothing.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Vidita, Shivadeep, and Sheetal. In a short notice, you people have joined us. And Sheetal, I think you have been placed in multiple companies. Can you just name those companies which you have been placed in?
Yes, sir. I'm placed in three companies: TCS, Infosys, and Cognizant.
Okay, great, great. Students, if you have any doubts regarding Cognizant, TCS, or Infosys, you can put it in the chat box. She's here. And Shivadeep, Vidita, they represent EC department. Thank you so much because both are working for Cognizant and it's a hectic schedule. I understand working from home, how the situation will be. And you people have come front and addressing our student. Thank you so much for motivating and giving a lot of information about the placement drive.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. It was
Yeah.
really great meeting our juniors again.
Amazing. Amazing. Over to you, madam. Ashwini, madam, over to you. Hello. Ashwini, madam, are you there? Rangna, sir, are you there?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to thank Rangna sir, Ramesh Naik sir, and Narayan Naik sir. I've seen them working for the poster and other necessity, some of the facility which need to be given. And thanks to Ashwini Holla madam for organizing such a wonderful talk. And I can see maximum students are here. So thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. I'll give you last 1 minute. After that, we can wind it up. Over to you, Rangnath sir.
Thank you for all of you. So for joining and making the success of this talk. So for all the alumni and as well as our students, those who have participated, thanks to Prashant sir also. Holla madam, thanks for you also for technically supporting and making arrangement of these are all the things. Thanks
So,
for all the participants.
yeah, my apologies. I'm actually coordinating your WI meeting as well. I'm so sorry. So I gave my inputs. I'm really sorry that I could not interact more with Vidita or Shivdeep. But it's extremely nice to see our alumni come back and help our students. So I hope more students can actually get into CTS. So it's a nice place to work. That's what I've heard. The job profile also looks good. So thanks to the inputs from Sheetal, Shivdeep, and Vidita, I hope our students have enough uh, arrows in their quiver to attack this particular drive. And my sincere thanks to not only the alumni but also the alumni coordinators from ISCS and our placement coordinator as well. Thank you so much.